Hier ist wieder Gera mit dem Spiel Tales of Berseria. Ja. Ich habe Part-Ons freigeschaltet. Ich versuche die natürlich frei zu... Hier war wieder was. Belegen vielleicht. Nee, gab's nicht. Nur noch verkaufen, ne? Sehr. Okay. Aber was habe ich dann zu viel? Will ich nicht. Was kann ich? Kann man nochmal gucken. Ah, man darf nur Flaschen wahrscheinlich 5 haben. Nein, was hier? Nee, das sind normale Materialien. Ich verkauf mal hier die Flaschen. Jetzt vielleicht. Das nicht rein. Dann muss ich aufstehen. Kann ich nicht machen. Lass ich irgendwann später aufmachen. Gab's aber noch andere Add-ons? Muss ich hier gucken. Nee. Nee. Das war's dann. Muss ich mal speichern.
Eisen told us to come see you. What's all this about a scouting ship?
We're going to explore the outer seas. Oh, let me explain. Beyond the reaches of our kingdom lie vast, open oceans we call the outer seas.
And you're going to explore them? What for?
To make a map of the whole world, of course.
A map of the whole world.
That's right. Ifrit's pirates have many ambitions, one of which is the creation of a complete map describing the whole world. In fact, the Von Eltias already sailed all the way to the far continent for that very reason.
That's amazing.
You guys sure dream big.
I still don't get it.
Yeah, me neither. A map of a bunch of places nobody cares about? Big deal.
Well, regardless, if we're going to find anything in the vast waters, we'll need a lot of luck. We'd like to borrow some of yours.
And just how do you plan on doing that?
I want you to use your gut instincts to tell us where to look. In exchange, the Von Eltia will be at your service. And you can keep anything we find in our explorations. You'll be able to assign us new orders from any location by using a kind of messenger bird called a sylph jay.
Who knows? We might even come across some good treasure. Or maybe some rare food. Or brand new recipes.
That's a lot of treasure you could find.
Doesn't sound bad to me. It won't take much of our time, and besides, it could be interesting.
You're right. Okay, as long as I'm not responsible for how things turn out, I guess I can help.
All right, then I'll tell you what you need to know.
Cool. Expedition wurde hinzugefügt. Ja. Ja, sicher.
Scout ship setting sail.
Also 5 Sekunden am Anfang, okay.
Take a look at this.
Sieg verloren. Entdeckungswürfe in der Mannschaft, manche spezielle Belohnungsschätze. Okay.
So now we just wait for news.
Who knows what we'll find? A sunken ship full of treasure, maybe?
Underwater ruins? Desert islands?
New shipping lanes, perhaps.
Some fish would be enough for me, especially if they sell well.
My thoughts exactly. Tuna or yellowtail or sturgeon.
Die Dinger essen, ey. Hammer. Hammerhart. Ach, da unten ist es freigeschaltet. Das hätte ich auch vorher machen sollen. Egal. Halbe Stunde dauert die Kacke jetzt, dann kann ich wieder ein Schiff wegschicken.
Sir, scouts have reported seeing a powerful demon. Its danger level has been classified as Code Red.
Understood. I'll notify the Abbey we have a Code Red demon in our midst. Send out an emergency alert to the neighboring areas.
Right!
With wild demons this close to the capital, the Abbey must have had its hands full.
Eisen, what did he mean by a Code Red demon?
It's like a most wanted list for demons. From the latest I've heard, there's around 10 such demons across the territories.
Oh, they sound pretty tough.
That would be putting it lightly. Suffice it to say, you wouldn't want to face one unprepared.
Then we'd best be prepared.
Let's get going. While we're wasting time here, the Abbey is digging in.
Ja, außergewöhnlich stark nur angreifen und alles.
You said you heard about Ifrit on the prison island, right?
I heard an exorcist legate named Melchior took him away. I don't know anything beyond that.
Das haben wir doch schon
Neither do
besprochen.
I. What about you, Magilu?
Word is he was taken away about a year ago. Caused quite a stir, if I remember right. Everything about him was kept a tight secret. No one even knew what cell he was in.
Ifrit is an ordinary human, right?
Yeah. He doesn't have the abilities of an exorcist, and he isn't a demon either.
Weird. I mean, if they were just trying to bust up his gang, why capture him but leave the crew free?
If not his gang, what business does the Abbey have with him then?
We've cast our nets wide and can't come up with any explanation. We'll free him, though. His place is on the sea with us.
And you're convinced he's still alive?
They wouldn't have any problems killing a pirate who caused them trouble.
If the Abbey took him alive and for questioning, it means he has something they really want.
But he isn't the type to change his ways or bend his knee on anyone's orders.
He holds his own tiller.
Precisely.
Ja. Ja, gehen wir da mal rein. Wenn du den Kampf initiierst, indem du einen Gegner auf den Schlachtfeld mit ihm oder der Gegner von hinten angreift. Schützt du mit 2 oder mehreren gleichzeitig auf ein Risiko.
Why did you come back to us?
I could tell you all missed me something awful.
We didn't. At all.
And what about your search for this traitor?
He slipped away yet again. I've no clue where he ran off to.
You're a witch. Can't you use a spell or something?
My spellcraft works kind of like a three-legged race. It simply requires my backstabbing, slippery accomplice.
Like a con artist needs an accomplice.
I am not a con artist!
I'm not going to help you find your traitor, you know.
How cold! Such an icy stare could freeze fire!
And you don't have anyone else?
Well, no.
Do you have a home to return to?
Nope.
Do you know a trade other than magic?
Nope.
What is it, Laphicet?
Magilu's story made my chest feel funny. And my nose is runny.
The witch has no friends, no home, and no purpose. I think what you're feeling is pity.
Pity?
It's when you feel sorrow for someone else.
I pity Magilu.
Oh, come on!
Okay. Hier sind diese Katzenaugen. Erstmal muss ich gucken, welche Level die Viecher sind. Wo ich überhaupt nicht weiß.
On to
Das
battle!
Level.
Ready to die? Think you can dodge? Just try! Perfect mayhem!
So gut gemacht, das heißt.
Unarmed? Hardly.
Zeig mal, was ihr habt, ja. Ja. Während einer Kumpel. Verbraucht vielleicht das verbraucht viel SK, ne? Habe ich sowas auch? Da, wirklicher Schmerz. Hab ich auch. Gucken, LT. Gehe ich gar nicht so gut runter. Okay.
You better be ready.
Okay. Ja, die sind da nicht da. Pass auf, wie ich das tue. Komm vom anderen Weg.
You're finished! You're wide open!
Come on, really? Here I come!
Another victory.
You'll be rust on my blade!
Victory is ours.
I'll finish this quick.
One down.
I'll end this quickly.
Well then, let's move on.
Nee, da gehen wir nicht hin. Nein! Da muss ich. Sag mir bitte, das ist eine Sackgasse. Nein, Sackgasse. Nee, Multiplikation ist noch an. Ja, was? Fein. Hier. Oh. Oh. Katzen. Was ist das? Knapp. Juhu, ich habe nur noch 3 Dinger. Also fast gar nichts. Ich habe neue Pflanzen bekommen. Ach, der Haus ist geworden.
Wow. Those walls. They're so huge.
That's Logris, the capital of the Empire. They keep demons out by enclosing the city within a great wall.
Humanity has achieved great things on the backs of slave Malakim.
Why the surprise, Laphicet? You've been here before, right?
I have.
But back then, I was not who I am now.
I see. Tethered Malakim aren't even allowed the freedom to observe their surroundings.
We'll soon lose such freedom ourselves.
Huh?
We've reached the heart of the Empire, and of the Abbey. Soldiers and exorcists are stationed all around. This is no place for a collection of villains like us.
I'm not looking for a place. All I need to find is Artorias. That's it.
Okay. So, dann kombinieren wir mal hier 2 Gegner wieder. Ja, genau.
Always ready to fight. Let's go.
Let's go! How's this? Ready to die? Think you can dodge? Just
wieder
try.
seine
Perfect mayhem! You're wide open! Who wants some not good?
Nothing can stop these fists.
Multiplikation ist da. Was passiert, wenn ich 3 kombiniere? Habe ich das? Sag einfach ja. Ah, ich wollte 3. Ja. Ja. Nein, zum Teufel. Böse Schlange.
If you want to live, get out of my way.
You'll be rust on my wheel.
Das ist einfach. Ich hab
You better be ready. Come on, really?
Das ist gesperrt. Eine Schlange nur. Eine Schlange wird nicht haben.
On to battle!
They were nothing.
Moment, da war noch was. Noch eins. Ja. Oh, die sind jetzt nicht zusammengekommen.
But I'm this close. I won't miss. Form Zero. Thunder.
Der sagt, das kannst du mir auch nicht.
You won't get any pity or compassion.
Aber ich sollte auch öfters die Attacke einsetzen, glaube ich.
Always ready to
Also, machen wir.
No mercy! Wounds that will shoot
Mit der Attacke auch diese Sterne kriegt, dann macht
unarmed.
die Attacke mehr Schaden, ne? Kann man das hier nochmal sehen, ne? Ja, je mehr man macht, desto höher der Balken. Ja gut, dann mache ich die Attacke jetzt kaputt. Rang 1,7 Multiplikation. Das ist dann noch eine Stange. Also noch mehr
Not even worth my time.
Oh, ich habe schon so viele Items gesammelt. Hier ist sogar wieder eine Rosmarin.
An inspection.
They won't inspect everyone. Just act natural.
Your face is all stiff.
I know.
Die Wache hat so skeptisch geguckt gerade.
You, in the black coat. Show me your
Was
documentation.
ist das?
Well, your travel permit from the Abbey. Where is it?
Foolish girl, how many times have I told you? A magician's apprentice must wear a pleasant grin.
Magician?
Verily, I present to you the traveling troupe of mischievous misfits known across the land as Magilou's Menagerie.
Entertainment for the ceremony?
Why, yes, indeed we are, my dear. Please pardon my uncouth apprentice. Girl, allay the good man's fears and show him the dove trick you've spent all these weeks on. Go to.
Sorry, mistress. I forgot to prepare.
You pathetic little shirker! A proper performer is perpetually prepared!
It's fine. Doves flying around would be a nuisance.
No, this will not do. If you cannot summon a dove, then act like one. Act like a dove!
Cool.
Wow. Schön.
Remember, Magilou's Menagerie manufactures mirth. That was just a small sample for the good citizenry of Logris.
Hey, you can't advertise here! Move along!
As you say.
Oh, Werbung machen ist verboten.
That was a fine ploy, Magilu.
Well, don't expect tricks like that every day. Coo coo. Oh, that murderous gaze! Coo coo!
Those doves were amazing.
Just a crude trick. If anything, it just shows the capital's defenses are pathetic.
More like it shows how much confidence they have in those defenses. How many soldiers are here, Laphicet?
The number of exorcists in the capital? At least 1,000. And 2 divisions of guards.
I'd expect no less from the capital. They're not careless. They're covered.
We need transit documents.
See how the citizens smile? To think they were fleeing from demons just a few years ago.
To hold an observance of this scale shows just how much peace their power has brought.
A piece paid for with Laffy's.
Velvet?
Oh, mein Schiff ist zurück aus der Expedition.
Take a look at
haben sie
this.
entdeckt? Sieg, Krieg und verloren. Naja, mindestens Experience.
This
Thunfisch und
recipe looks
Sojasauce
real
und
tasty.
Eiweiß. Sicher.
Scout ship setting sail.
Auch. Apropos Rezept, das kann man direkt ja nachkochen, oder? Nein, kochen wir erst. Thunfisch, Sojasauce. Ist ja egal, was ich mache.
Food's ready.
Muss ich mal öfters machen jetzt. Damit nebenbei der Schaden ist und so ein Kack. Da gehe ich gleich hin. Hier ist nicht.
Right now, Prince Percival is the one ruling Midgand. He's the crown prince.
The crown prince. What happened to the king?
The king is in good health, but he's decided to withdraw from public life and leave the kingdom to Prince Percival. He declared that a new way of thinking was needed to save the world from this crisis.
This king sounds like quite the guy.
Prince Percival is incredible too. He's following in the footsteps of the king by working hand in hand with Lord Artorias in the Abbey. As long as we have Lord Artorias and Prince Percival, the future of Midgand is bright. Ask anyone.
Got it. So all of Midgand is on Artorias' side.
Okay. Unten rechts ist sogar das Westen-Symbol. Da haben wir noch vergessen,
The Abbey's job is getting harder and harder. We've all got to give them our full support.
Let's backtrack a bit. Just what sort of organization is this Abbey?
You're kidding me. How do you not even know that?
The Abbey is part of Midgand's Church of the Empyreans. Originally, it was an order of paladins and warrior priests devoted to exorcising evil.
Yeah. The Abbey's official name is the Exorcist Abbey of the Church of Midgand. Nowadays, its members are all called exorcists.
I'm impressed. You've done your research.
So basically, they're just one branch of the church, right? And for a side branch, they don't really strike me as humble.
Of course not. The High Priest entrusted all his power to the Abbey's leader, Lord Artorias. He's effectively retired.
So the Abbey's leader is at the top of the entire church.
That's not all. The prince also gave Lord Artorias authority over all military and government affairs during the crisis.
Lord Artorias commands Midgand now, and has formed a new theocracy to combat the demon blight.
And that is the origin of the Holy Midgand Empire. The Abbey is its foundation, and its ray of hope.
Wow, okay, got it. The Abbey's a big deal.
Okay. Was haben wir hier noch? Frisch. Achtung. Oh. Okay, da wir mal rein. Vielleicht gibt es ja Informationen. Ganze wieder am Start. Noch ein Zocken. Oh nein. Ich wusste es. Dass bald irgendwas mit Katzendinger kommt, wo ich nicht genug habe. 3 neues Stück. Dauert. Menge habe. Da will ich mal hin. Guck mal, was ihr da auf habt. Und zerlegen. Oh, oh, oh. Lass mal gucken, wegen Ausrüstung. Nein. Gar keine Ahnung. Ehrenbrecher. Das ist schon, ganz ehrlich, du musst es nehmen einfach. Wir lassen das mal. Nein. Ja, immer noch nicht. Was? Hilft den Gegner. Aber ihr hüt die Lähmungsfähigkeit. Deswegen macht das gar keinen Sinn. Nee. Auch nicht. Das heißt für mich zerlegen alles. Aufwerten vielleicht was. Das hier. Höchstens. Was denn? Noch mal. Auf. Nein. Ah, nämlich die Nahkämpfer. Warum seid ihr die nicht nehmen? Ah. Nicht so schlimm. Oh, nicht so schlimm. Nahkämpfer. Lindernde Flüssigkeit. Nicht wieder zu lange hier.
Mommy, when's the prince gonna talk? The exorcists are coming too, right?
I'm sure they will, dear.
People are saying it's going to be a very important announcement about the Abbey.
I want to see the exorcists! We need to thank them for saving us from the demons!
You're right. We all have to show them our gratitude and help them however we can.
Yeah! I'll follow the rules, too. I won't be selfish.
They sure are popular.
Because these people don't know the truth.
You think that's so? That the exorcists are fighting the demons they themselves cannot. That's why the people support the exorcists.
Stimmt. Also, die Logik von den Exorzisten ist gar nicht so verkehrt, aber manche Exorzisten nutzen das halt aus. Ne? Speicher mal lieber diese ganze Zerlegerei und so ein Scheiß. Das dauert bei mir ewig. Ich brauche immer 3 Stunden für den Kack.
Listen to those cheers. The royals sure have these folks in line.
Subjects, may I have your attention? It is I, Percival Asgard, Crown Prince of the Midgard Empire. His Majesty, my father, and I are pleased to celebrate with you on this auspicious day.
The ceremony started. It'll be impossible to slip in now.
After the opening, 10 years ago, our kingdom faced an existential threat, both from demons and the terrible spread of demon blight. However, one man raised a miraculous sword and stood so that the body and soul of the land
Over there.
would not be
You can
lost.
climb up if you want, but attacking now would
And
be
the
suicide.
name of that man was Artorius Colbrand!
Das war so klar. Ich will halt unbedingt gucken.
None here, I trust, are unfamiliar with Artorius' noble act. To bring us salvation from demons, he sacrificed everything.
But he's a murderer.
He called Lord Innominat one of the 5 Imperiums and blessed us with the strength of the Malachim.
But he's a murderer!
Velvet!
He serves as a shining beacon of reason in this world of turmoil. And reason is what binds us.
But you killed him! You took everything that I loved!
So raise your voices in praise to Artorius' devoted work, to the Savior who purifies evil and guides our flock. Let us call him our shepherd! Shepherd Artorius! Shepherd Artorius! Shepherd Artorius! Shepherd Artorius! Shepherd Artorius!
Even though the world was filled with suffering, I had to ask something tremendous of you all. I entrusted you to endure the pains of reason. I asked you to bind yourselves with shackles of your own will. For the only blade that can expel calamity is one forged from unshaking reason and the iron will to do what must be done. And now that very blade stands ready, before all of us today. I offer my body and my life in service to the people of this great land. With the blessings of the Empyrean Innominat, I will guide you to a world without calamity. And this world's suffering will be nothing but a distant memory!
Ja, okay.
But you're the one who murdered.
Fool, they'll see us.
You're the one who killed Laphicet.
What?
The shepherd Artorias. That's who you're after?
Oh, and here I was hoping you'd just straight up pounce on him.
That would be certain death. No. I need a sword of reason and will. That's the only thing that can kill him.
Killing Lord Artorias.
Playing it safe? Boring! Regrettably, it is at this juncture we go our separate ways. I've got a bit of hunting to do.
No one's stopping you.
Goodbye.
Farewell! May your days be fruitful and your nights tormented!
If our enemy's calling himself a shepherd, he won't be going into hiding. Let's take this slowly.
The old man behind him. Melchior, I take it?
Yeah.
Let's gather information on these people. If we know what they're planning, we can find a weakness.
They're the most powerful men in the land. If we're going to look into them, we need a lead first.
Eisen, do you have any underworld contacts in the capital itself? Like your friend at the port?
I don't go inland much, I'm afraid. But Eifried has close ties to a shadow guild. A tavern in the city, run by an old man called Baskerville, serves as a front for them.
A shadow guild? Those sorts of things actually exist?
That settles it. Let's head to that tavern. They'll have food, I'm sure.
Why not?
Wo ich aber woanders hingehe.
My stomach made a weird noise.
That's another sign that you're alive.
The exorcists sure were out in full force to see the shepherd's inauguration, weren't they?
What about that guy you're after? Was he there?
What, and have to stand around looking all proper? Nah, that's not his style.
But I thought he was one of the top exorcists.
That wouldn't matter to him.
Huh. All right.
Actually, Velvet, speaking of the shepherd, I noticed he wasn't using his right arm. Was he hurt or something?
Yeah. He was badly wounded a long time ago. He lost the use of his sword arm.
That's what I figured.
But don't get the wrong idea. He's still a master swordsman with his left arm.
I can tell that from the way he moves. His movements are steady and measured, and his chi is centered below his navel.
Huh? Why does that matter?
Some people say that all the body's spiritual energy gathers in a place about 2 finger widths below the navel.
Even when he appears to be in a state of total peace, his guard is never down. He's a formidable adversary. And I think I know why my target has placed himself at Artorias' side. Because now I want to take Artorias down too.
Ja, aber ein Schwert hat. Ist doch klar, dass sie ihn herausfordern. Wenn man der beste Schwertkämpfer sein will, dann muss man sich mit dem Besten. War ich noch nicht? Ah, so, dann, und weg damit ins nächste Abenteuer vielleicht. Ah, da gehe ich gleich hin.
Shepherd! Savior of mankind who guides us through the darkness! What an appropriate title for Lord Artorias! I believe in him. As long as we have Shepherd Artorias, we'll make it through this era of disaster.
Shepherd Artorias?
How pompous can you get?
Artorias has already seized control of all religious and secular power in Midgand. But now that he's taken on this new title, he's no longer just an authority figure. He's become the very hope of the masses.
A dangerous opponent indeed.
After seeing that, will you still fight him?
Of course I will. He could be a god for all I care. I'll have my vengeance. No matter what.
Die Rachsüchtige.
What'll it be?
Some food for the boy.
Mabo curry is our specialty. It takes a week to stew properly.
Mabo curry.
Some of that, then. Say, do you know a man named Baskerville? I heard we might find him here.
That old man? A scoundrel and criminal who went against the rules of the Abbey. They executed him long ago.
Oh.
Velvet, this Mabo curry is amazing.
You get along so well. Is he your brother?
No.
No, he wouldn't be, would he? After all, your brother was murdered before your eyes.
How do you know that?
The shadows watch those who flinch from the light.
So the guild is still active, even after Baskerville's arrest?
That's right. Just like how Ifrid's crew continues their piracy, even without their captain.
So you're the contact?
What may I help you with?
I want to know what Artorias is planning.
Information such as that? It won't come cheap. I have here a list of jobs, not one remotely legal. Take care of all of them, and I'll tell you what you want to know.
Waren zerstören. Warte zerstören.
Take this with you as documentation. It's fake, but it's a good fake. It'll hold up to inspection.
It's registered to Mogulu's menagerie?
Oh? Was that not the name you gave to the guard at the gate?
I can see you're a group to be reckoned with.
Report back here once you're finished. However, be aware that should you fail...
Then this conversation never took place. Got it. I'll cause you no trouble.
I appreciate your understanding. You're welcome to stay the night, free of charge. Forget about work until the morning comes. Right. You're missing Captain Ifrid. The captain has done much toward our viability. I promise that I'll share anything I hear about him for no charge.
Thanks. All we know is there was a pendulum on the ground at the last place he was seen. And that Legate Melchior is connected to the captain's disappearance. How? We don't know.
Sounds like you've got problems of your own. Do you really have time to take on ours as well?
I could ask you why you've tied yourself up with Velvet.
Me? I've got a debt to repay. Without her, there's no way I'd have ever found my blade again.
A demon repaying a debt? Ridiculous.
As ridiculous as a pirate Moloch, you think? No matter how you look at it, there's nothing reasonable about our rogue existence. And in this brave new world governed by reason, a rogue can either rage and become a monster like me, or
Or band together with others. Like a ship full of pirates, perhaps.
Exactly. I admire Velvet's courage, squaring off against the whole world on her own. Few can accomplish that. It takes strength, real strength, and I'm curious where it comes from.
So you're doing it for yourself after all?
Is that so wrong?
No. I'm the same. I need allies on my side, with the strength and courage to combat this so-called order imposed by the Abbey. But anyone who's willing to put up with the creed folly of Ifrid's pirates has to be an even bigger fool than we are. So I'm like you. I want to know how deep her foolishness goes.
She'd kill you if she heard that, you know.
It's a compliment. Fools that big aren't born every day.
Aha. And I imagine your dear Captain Ifrid's much the same.
Aye. That man flies his full flag proudly.
Jetzt trinkt er sein Zeug. Ach ja.
The shepherd Artorius, He's got the populace eating from the palm of his hand. I wonder... Just how deeply will the fangs of our would-be tragic heroine scar this broken world of ours? I've got a traitor to find, but in the meantime, this should be a good show.
Oh, eine Reise ist zurückgekehrt.
Take a look at this.
Oh, 2 Siege, eine Niederlage. Wie immer.
I knew this would be big. What a treasure!
A pendant? Nothing of any worth to me.
Okay.
Scout ship setting sail.
Level 15.
A kind face for such a hard woman.
She knew about me and our cover. She's got ears everywhere.
And that's not all. She called the papers fake, but they're not.
So she's got spies working on the inside, too.
I heard that her predecessor, Baskerville, was a monument against authority. To think he was executed.
They've lost their leader, but remain unconquered. Not an organization to trifle with.
That's how they have to be to take on the Abbey. We'd better succeed on our missions, and not just to get the information we need.
Yeah. Besides, I'd like to get another of those drinks, too.
You're a man of taste. That place always has the best.
You'd better work hard, too, if you want more Mabo curry.
I will.
Wenn wir schon wieder Zeug haben.
Destroying red crates in a warehouse? Doesn't sound very nice.
Have we ever been nice?
I suppose not.
This is a contract job, so let's keep costs down. I'll call the Von Eltia and have her draw the guards away.
If you would.
What will we be destroying?
Who knows? That's hardly our concern.
Oh. Brrrn.
That ceremony was simply fantastic. Lord Artorias' speech was brilliant, of course, but Prince Percival was really something too. He raises up Artorias to help the country and its people, then willingly steps down. Now that's what I call a king.
You think so? Well, to me, he just looks like a wimp.
He may look that way, but he has a great inner strength. He's excelled as a scholar and a leader since he was young. His only hobby is falconry, but sadly I hear he hasn't had the time for it lately.
You seem like a big supporter of his.
Well, he's got 2 younger brothers, but just between you and me, they're dolts. Worse, they hang with a bad crowd. If anything were to happen to Prince Percival, the future of Midgand would be bleak.
I see. So everyone's hopes are riding on him then.
Which means Midgand's vulnerable without him.
Ja, wo muss ich denn hin? Lagerhaus. Wo ist das Lagerhaus?
High Priest Gideon is an honest and righteous man. He's dedicated his life to his faith and to the church. Now, as the representative of the clergy, he's thrown his full support behind the Abbey.
So, he's a man of principle.
That's right. He even donated his personal savings to support orphanages and hospitals. So be at ease, for he offers up prayers for all equally, even for the more dubious among us, such as yourselves.
Right. I'm so grateful.
I can feel the tears of gratitude coming. Any moment now.
Ich kann da echt rein.
Outrageous! Why doesn't the Abbey crack down on the taverns? They are dens of evil that dispense only luxury, temptation, and escape. They must be stopped.
I'd rather they didn't. That place over there has the best drinks in town.
See, that's exactly what I mean. They tempt us into wickedness, ruining man and woman alike. The more you drink, the happier and more joyful you get. All the important things in life stop mattering.
Their mabo curry is delicious.
No. See? Even children are being tempted by their evils. Eating both mabo and curry together. It's heresy. There is a limit to the amount of luxury one can endure. What the world needs now is abstinence, austerity, restraint.
If you want to deny yourself, go ahead and do it. But don't force your beliefs onto others. People eat to live. Some even live to eat. It's part of being human.
Velvet.
That's pretty convincing coming from you.
Leave me alone.
Hey, I want to eat and drink to my heart's content too, but doing so makes us no better than animals. In order for humanity to survive these harsh times, we need to overcome our instincts and act like rational beings.
Da ist aber jemand hartnäckig.
Come, sinner, and repent your wicked deeds.
Repent? Are you talking to me?
Yes. When I look at your vestments around your chest, your hips, I can tell your sins are many and deep.
Say that again. Exactly what were you staring at?
Well, mankind is rife with sin, and I am no different. You must acknowledge your misdeeds and confess them to the great Empyreans. By confronting your sinful urges, you will be empowered to resist them.
Is that so? You're saying I just need to confess all the bad things I've done?
Yes, confess your darkest sins, my child, assured that none is beyond the forgiveness of the Empyreans.
Empyreans, hear my confession. When I was in prison, I instigated a riot and used it to break myself out.
Huh?
Then I set fire to some warehouses in town and stole a ship to make my getaway. Then I teamed up with some pirates to destroy a military fortress. I killed anyone who got in my way.
What?
What do you think, Father? Will the Empyreans forgive me?
I think you should turn yourself into the Abbey and let them help you repent.
That's convenient. I'm already planning on going to the Abbey. You see, I'm going to kill their boss, Artorius.
I need an exorcist over here! Quick! Somebody! Anybody!
That's about how I figured it'd go.
Ey, sie hat einfach die Wahrheit erzählt. Und die Wahrheit war eigentlich mal richtig stark die.
Praise be Shepherd Artorius. Thanks to him, people have started worshipping the Empyreans again. Now our salvation is at hand.
The Empyreans. They're the gods that created the world?
Yeah. The 4 Empyreans each rule one of the 4 elements: earth, water, fire, and wind. I read in a book that Empyrean worship is the oldest form of human religion.
The Midgand Church also worshipped the Empyreans. But because we've had peace and prosperity for so long, true belief in them has slowly faded.
So now that people are frightened of the demon blight, they're clinging to their once-forgotten gods. Wait a minute. Maybe Artorius is using religion to manipulate the people into following him.
Oh, great Empyreans! Please grant Shepherd Artorius the strength to save your humble servants.
If that's the case, he's done a damn fine job of it.
Ja, finde ich auch. Wenn man schon welche verarscht haben, aber richtig.
That is one impressive cathedral. It fits the capital.
Yes. It's incredible.
It's as I heard. It wasn't built using Moloch arts, but the latest architectural engineering techniques. Look at those arches, the mathematical logic, the structural ornamentation. This is an architectural marvel.
So, is that Empyrean in there?
I highly doubt it. Empyrean worship has become mostly symbolic over the years. This cathedral wasn't built as a place of worship. It's commemorative, to celebrate the continent's unification.
In other words, a show of power.
That explains why they spared no expense.
It's too early to be impressed. This is just the entrance, and it's unfinished. They're constructing a colossal temple inside here. They say it'll take centuries to complete.
Centuries? That's insane. How could they think that's a good idea?
Your guess is as good as mine. I suppose that sometimes humans just have a need to push their limits.
Yeah, seriously.
The Reaper and a demon are shaking their heads at this overwrought monstrosity. Intrinsic worth, 0.
I wonder what it'll look like when it's finished.
Ja gut. Hier ist nichts mehr. Schade. Dann würde ich mal sagen, auf. Lager heute. Ja, echt nicht. Was ist hier los? Lagerhäuser würde ich sagen, das ist ja, am Wasser vielleicht. Vielleicht. Oh, hi.
He may be the shepherd now, but no one knows who he was before the Advent, or what he did.
No, they don't.
But he showed up one day with a mallet in tow, routed the demons, and formed a band of skilled young exorcists.
That sounds pretty suspicious.
Right? But the kingdom readily acknowledged his abilities and his conviction, and threw its full support behind him.
Maybe he plans on usurping power for himself.
Not likely. He's worked tirelessly to rebuild the church and state, and to shore up the royal family's position.
Lining his pockets from the state coffers, then.
Not the slightest chance. Rather, he's got all the other higher-ups worried he's working himself to death.
Then what's he after?
Maybe there is no ulterior motive. Maybe he is our shepherd. Whatever the case, if he hadn't shown up when he did 3 years ago, Midgand would be a smoking ruin.
Greetings, Magilu's menagerie. You've come to exactly the right place.
You must be a Bloodwing. What do you want?
You already know about the Code Red demons, right?
The really strong demons the Abbey wants gone? Yeah.
Would you ever consider hunting them down for us? We'll reward you properly.
Reward? Why pay us when the Abbey would do it for free?
It's complicated. The Abbey is calculating in their deployments, especially where Code Red demons are concerned.
I get it. They'll only act if they determine the demon would cause more harm than the losses they'd incur in battling it. That does seem logical.
But sometimes people have lost a loved one to such a demon. Or sometimes they have a connection to the person the demon used to be. Wherever there's a Code Red demon, you can bet there are people willing to pay good money to have it killed.
And let me guess, that's where the Bloodwings come in.
Exactly. There are Bloodwings all throughout Midgand who have information on these Code Red demons. If you defeat a demon and report back to my comrades, they'll make sure you're well compensated.
All right, I understand. But I won't make any promises.
That's fine. No sense in drawing up a contract when the hunter probably won't survive anyway. If you get results, let us know. We'll hold up our end. That being said, I'd feel guilty if I didn't help out at least a little, so here, take this.
Those Bloodwings are definitely a rough crowd.
To be fair, things are never that straightforward when you're dealing with demons.
All that matters is that there's something in it for us if we hunt those Code Red demons. The only thing better than fighting formidable foes is getting paid for it.
Just remember that these Code Red demons are tough enough to make the Abbey shiver. We'd be wise not to underestimate them.
We should talk to those Bloodwings before considering any of the marks. They might have information that will help us prepare.
Yeah, and we better remember to upgrade our equipment.
Right.
Hey, Laphicet.
What is it, Rokuro?
Mabo curry.
Huh? Oh.
You're an interesting one. You like Mabo curry that much, huh?
It smells good. And it's creamy and kind of spicy. Eating it made me feel nice.
I'd say you love it then. Do all Malakim have such an appetite?
Each has their own tastes. Some eat a lot, some eat a little. Just like humans or demons.
What do you like, Aizen?
Drinks, I suppose.
What else?
Pretty much just drinks.
Don't you like anything else?
Is it a problem if I don't?
No. I'm just wondering.
For me, it's drinks and candied sweet potatoes.
That's where you boil strips of sweet potato in oil and then coat them in sugar, right?
Yeah, I never get tired of them.
So you like to drink, but you've also got a sweet tooth?
Yeah. Is that so strange?
No.
Candied sweet potatoes. Sounds good.
There's nothing to be ashamed of. It's just a sign that you're alive, remember?
Right.
Die restliche Packung kombinieren, wenn überhaupt.
Your fight is a reaper.
Come on, really?
like you want to die!
We're finished here. Let's go. Your style is really...
Here I come!
Not even worth my...
You better be ready.
Was that supposed to be?
You better be ready.
They were nothing.
On to battle!
No mercy! Wounds I will shoot!
It's a wide of bird! Unarmed? Hardly.
Good. Hoppla. Cookie time.
Food's ready. It's nothing special.
to battle!
Ready to die? Think you can dodge? Just try! Perfect mayhem! You're wide open! You're wide open! That's all.
I'll cut down anyone in my way!
Direkt Level Up. Direkt Level 17.
On to battle!
Victory is ours.
Oh, hier ist das Teil. Noch ein Schritt. Ah, hier sind zwei. Hallo, zwei Schritt, wenn wir zusammen sind.
I'll end this quickly!
I won't
Toll. Und sonst hier gekommen. Will doch vorher hier nicht. Na egal. Kurz ein bisschen Erfahrung wieder abbekommen. Ein Schiff aus der Expedition wieder zurück. Sogar zweimal verloren. Stimmt.
Scout ship setting sail.
Genau. Jetzt werden dann ein bisschen härter. Und meine Mega-Attacke. Bonus einfach mal nebenbei. Nee.
Don't waste my time. They were nothing. Come on, really?
Am nächsten habe ich wieder 3 Kugeln am Start. Oh ja. Okay. Taktik, Abstand halten. Ja.
Come on, really?
Don't waste my time.
Unarmed? Hardly. These are deadly.
Und die Pikachu. Ich sollte auf jeden Fall gut bei der Stadt vorbeischauen.
Move it or die.
Wounds that will shoot!
They were nothing.
Always ready to fight.
Victory is ours.
Wounds that will shoot! Dark and light!
I'll cut down anyone in my way.
Abschluss mit Affenspieler. Habe ich noch nie gehabt. Erhöht die schweren Schwierigkeiten der Folterrate. Ne? Erhöht auf den schweren Schwierigkeiten der Folterrate. Ja, Leute. Ja, Leute. Das ist doch super nice, ne?
Don't waste my
I wish I had power like
Diese Kugel. Die werden nur so. Ja. Aber jetzt habe ich mindestens die Kugel von der Schatztruhe, die da oben war. Ja. Multiplikation habe ich nicht geschafft. Ich muss halt gleich gucken, wie es abläuft. Da war irgendwie so ein neuer Stab oder so. Gar nichts Neues. Aber was ist die, ne? Der hat doch den viel gemeistert. Ich auch nichts Neues davon. Okay. Auch nicht. Da müssen wir gleich Sachen zerlegen. Ja, das dauert. Ein Angebot. Änderungswert. Kann ich vergessen. Nee. Das könnte vielleicht gut sein. Ja, Angriff war dafür. Kann mal was erleben. Ruf. Also, zerlegen. Aufwärts. Mhm. So, ihre? Mal lindernde Flüssigkeit. Es geht mir langsam um die Nerven mit lindernder Flüssigkeit. Ja, die bringen mindestens Geld ein, ne? Die Anstände will ich vergessen. Immer noch Level 10 geblieben. Aber egal. Das ist schon das ist vielleicht das Fahrrad.
Have you heard? The Abbey is building a new base. I hear it's a huge temple in the middle of some mountains near a site of ancient ruins. If they've got time to build a temple, they should use it to kill more demons instead.
You sure you want to talk like that here?
Ha! I'm different from all those losers who swoon over the shepherd's pretty words and ignore reality. No one's found a way to cure demon blight yet, and demons are still swarming everywhere. Sure, maybe things are not as bad as they could have been, but we still have no idea what's going to happen next. Think about it. Demons could be infiltrating the city as we speak, and we'd be none the wiser.
Yep, you're completely right.
No.
All right, the guards are gone. Let's move in.
Benwick and the crew did a fine job.
Red crates. The seal of Midgand Cathedral.
Should we look inside?
There's no need. Burn them, Laphicet.
Okay.
We're done here. Let's go.
That storm cost too much time. I must report to Lord Artorias as soon as possible. It's you!
Oh hey, the crybaby.
Hi, Susan.
Eleanor Hume, Exorcist Praetor.
Oh.
You won't get away.
Killing flash! But I'm this close. I won't miss!
Oh, nice! Unter diese! Bam, 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 bam. Was schon? Zu schwach.
Willing to fight without your Malachine?
No! You set the storehouse ablaze? The people have worked so hard to withstand this time of crisis. How can you destroy what they have so painstakingly built?
Because I'm not human.
You'll pay for this, you demon!
More Malachim up her sleeves.
I will protect you, Madam Eleanor! Come and face me now, demon!
He's adorable.
Am I?
Ooh, I found you at last.
That bad voice!
Bienfu, you traitor! You'll never leave my clutches again!
Mother! No!
What are you doing? Get out there and fight!
Hey, look! Is that smoke?
It is! Fire!
The fire has spread enough. Let's get going.
You're coming with us.
Let me go! Witch nippers!
Madam Exorcist! What happened?
Oh, you're badly hurt.
I can wait. Gather the people and put out that fire.
Yes, madam.
Tell me, do you know what was being kept in that warehouse?
Mostly nectar, I believe. Vast stores of the medicine, provided by High Priest Gideon, to be distributed to doctors across the land.
Medicine given by the church. Why would anybody destroy it?
Tja, das war unser Auftrag. Wir müssen das machen, was aufgetragen wurde.
Looks like we're in the clear.
Misfortune and anguish! I had that little turncoat right in front of me!
Oh.
Well, at least now I know where to find him.
That weird little Moloch was the one you were looking for?
The very same. The Moloch Bienfu! A creature of unfathomable wickedness and beguiling cuteness who broke the heart of this wretched maiden! Once I finally catch him, who knows what I'll be capable of?
Not sure I get it.
Me neither.
Good. Pray that you never do. Let's go back and report our success.
Ja, Mission abgeschlossen.
Always ready to fight.
You won't get any pity or compassion.
16% mehr. Okay.
Don't waste my
Oh nein, gar nicht gelohnt haben. Das ist ein
Not even worth my time. They were nothing.
Not worth it.
Wounds I won't shoot!
I'll finish this now.
They were nothing.
That all you got?
You won't get any pity or compassion from
17%.
I'll finish this quick. See this? See this? Don't get. You're one day,
Victory is ours.
Expedition ist zurück. Nur verloren.
Scout ship setting sail.
No mercy! Wounds I won't heal! Caught in the flesh! Lethal bang! Back up!
See this? Deception! Hold up! Let's go!
Out of my way!
Da kommt ein Boss. Der ist super easy.
I wish I had power like that.
Egal, kann man nicht machen. Jetzt einfach nur mal ganz gut. Ich glaube, es war nichts Besonderes Thema. Nee. Weiß ja. So Leute, das war's. Bis zum nächsten Mal. Ciao.